Well, that frosty weather continues to threaten valley crops, of course. More than half the citrus crop, some of the citrus crop is still hanging on the trees.
Growers have been working long nights to protect their fruit. Some are already reporting some damage, and the freeze is not over. We have team coverage tonight. AJ is in the Weather Center with more on the forecast, but we begin with Joe Ibarra live in Tulare County. Joe.
Well, I'm told most of the citrus survived the night, but parts of the valley did hit the low 20s, and that's where we found the damage. Now we're live here in Tulare, or live in Visalia, where it's not quite as cold as it was in other parts of the valley. But earlier we talked to the grower in Terabella. He says it hit 23 degrees. It didn't last long, but it was just enough to damage his mandarins. Another grower in Strathmore says frost took out 20 to 30. Why'd they tell me?
Frozen citrus in Terabella, the icicles clinging to the trees, just a mile away from Brent Doyle's mandarins. Workers are trying to pick what they can, which isn't much because the cold weather left burn marks on a lot of the fruit.
The rest of this fruit on these trees will go to waste.
It's a tough loss for Doyle. Normally, his mandarins would have been harvested by now, but his crop is in a citrus quarantine zone. He says it's slowed down sales and the harvest.
We're losing a lot of money in the deal, and we may end up having to remove the trees because of it, because we don't have the market stem and leaf.
Abraham Betancourt also took a hit overnight. He says he lost 20 to 30% of his mandarins in Strathmore.
Still juicy, but you see the outside, it's burned. So nobody will buy this piece of fruit.
Even worse, his persimmons, half of his crop froze.
No doubt about it, Cut a few of them and they're icy. They're like a popsicle inside.
The effects trickle down to his employees. Frozen fruit means less work and smaller paychecks. Hermilo Jaramillo is one of the contractors. He says it's affecting everybody because if there's no work, they can't take food to their home and put bread on the table.
That I wish that that I was a millionaire so I can help them. But I'm not a millionaire. I'm trying to survive the same as they do.
Well, it's a tough situation for Betancourt, and he doesn't think the rest of his persimmons will survive the night. We're live in Tulare County. Joe Ibarra, KC24 Local.